Good morning. This is our E3 weekly market report. Exports have just come out. Let's go straight to them. Cotton number was 186,700 running bales. Vietnam took 34,400 running bales. Indonesia took 28,000 running bales. Thailand took 26,100. We are looking at actually 2018-2019 sales, 66,000 shipments. The shipments were 200,400, primarily for China at 53,400, Vietnam for 26,400. So let's see the reaction. Cotton was up 16 just before the report. Now it's up 12, so a small downward adjustment. Looking at soybeans, net sales of 453,200 metric tons, up noticeably from the previous week and prior 4-week average. China took 342,100 metric tons. The Netherlands took 85,200 metric tons, and Germany took 75,900 metric tons. Soybeans were up 6.5 just before the report. Right now, soybeans are up 6.5. We'll go to corn now. Net sales of 62,400 metric tons. That is a small number. Let's see here. South Korea took 71,900 metric tons. China took 68,200 metric tons. And that number is still showing old crop. So let's move over to new crop. Okay. 2017-2018 sales were 671,800 metric tons. Mexico took 283,300. Unknown destinations, 168,800. Japan took 102,000. Reaction. Corn was up a half before the report. Right now it's up 3/4 to a half. Wheat, net sales of 633,600 metric tons. That's up 37% from the previous week and up 43% from the 4-week average. Thailand took 110,100 metric tons. Indonesia took 90,000 metric tons. Mexico took 89,900 metric tons. Wheat before the report was down 0.75 cents. Right now, wheat in September is down 1 cent. All right, let's talk about some of the stuff that's happened recently. Last Thursday, the crop report came out. It was a surprise for cotton. It was a surprise also for the grain markets and soybeans. Market has reacted since then. Let's see what we've done over that time period. The cotton market, and this is not just a crop report, it's also improving weather has affected all of these markets. Back last Thursday, cotton had traded as high as 71.19 for December cotton, and right now, or yesterday, it made a low of 66.76. That's a drop of 443 points over 5 days. Looking for that market to trade within a range, at least over the next few weeks, of a low down towards 65 to 66 and a high up towards 69, 69.50 at a maximum. Now, we're looking more at the possibility of this market bouncing after this sell-off. Now, this bounce might not get quite that high, but somewhere in the area of 68 to 69 on this bounce could be a place that we get to, and that will be a place, if you've got to do some selling, that you need to consider doing some pricing, some booking, some hedging, because this market has definitely changed recently over the last week. So you need to be serious about taking advantage of any types of bounces. Let's look at November soybeans. Back last Thursday, crop report at 11 o'clock when it came out, we started this sell-off that's lasted 5 days. The market on Thursday got to 988.5. That's November soybeans. And then yesterday it got as low as 921. That's a drop of 67.5 cents. The market right now in November soybeans is trading at 932. We could be looking at a range over time of a low of $9 and a high maybe of 950 to 955. We could be at a place to bounce now. So take advantage of that. If you can get up toward 950 to 955, that's an area possibly you want to take a look at this market. December corn, over that 1 week period, starting last Thursday, the market had traded up then to 389. Yesterday it got as low as 363 and a quarter. That's a drop of 25 3/4 cents. Right now, December corn is trading at 367. Expect that market to possibly see a range as low as 360 and maybe a bounce back toward 380. As far as something to do, if you do get that bounce toward 380, you need to take advantage of that because that might be all it can do for a while. September wheat made a low there actually last Tuesday on the 8th of August. It got up to 468 for September wheat, and it dropped and got as low yesterday as 417. That's a 51-cent drop. Right now, September wheat is trading at 418 and a half. You could see in the big picture a range there in September wheat as low as $4. It might bounce back toward 450. The action to take there is if you do see a bounce back toward the 450 area, it's something to possibly look at to take advantage of doing some booking. So that's it. One last look at these markets. Cotton is up 13. Just before the report, it was up 16. November soybeans are up 6.5. That's exactly where it was before the report came out. December corn up a half. It's at the same place it was. And September wheat's down a penny. It was down 3/4. So virtually unchanged in these markets with this report. So that's it. Have a good day. Thanks for being with us on this edition of the E3 Weekly Market Report.